Hello, and today we are doing another math video, and today we are going to be doing dividing fractions and whole numbers. So, today we're going to be doing a word problem, and you're going to need to do something that if you don't do this, giant alligator is going to eat you, and it's called doing your work, because this can sometimes get confusing. So let's start our problem. So let's say our friend here, dividing Dan, had 3 crispy pieces of bacon, and he wanted to divide them into halves and then see how many friends he could invite over to have the yummy bacon with. So, let's start the problem. Well, we already did. So, right here you can see it says 3 divided by half. So that means you could just cut all the bacon in half and count the pieces up, and you get 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces. Now, we want to check our work. And so, right here, we have 3 divided by a half. So first what you're going to want to do is make the whole a fraction by putting a 1 under it. In this case, our 3. And then still divide by 1 half. Now, this part is where it gets tricky. You have the 3, and then you have to multiply. But this is the most confusing part. You have to take this number, your second number, and take the numerator and make it the denominator, and the denominator the numerator. So now we're going to have 2 over 1. And multiplying this gets us 6 over 1, which is 6. Now, what I want to show is 3 over 1 is 3, and 2 over 1 is 2. So you could have just multiplied 3 by 2 to get this answer, but we're still doing a division problem. So, now I'm going to... the next part I'm going to be doing is the opposite way, if it was 1 half divided by 3. So, this is sometimes hard to grasp and to understand, so there's going to be no more funny stuff or anything, but I suggest that you sometimes pause the video to just take a bit of time to just understand. So let's begin with, we have right here 1 half by 3, and also I'm going to be showing you 3 ways to do this. So our first way is making a division model. So one thing that I have to let you guys know and let you understand is that just because 1 half is what we're dividing doesn't mean we have 1 half. It's all based off a whole. You can't have 1 half divided into 3. You'll still have you have to have a whole. So let's start. So it's kind of like doing a multiplication problem, but you don't shade. So I'll show you what you do. You have 1 half, so you cut into a half, and you have 3. So you're going to cut into thirds, like you do also. So, cut into thirds, and your first number, and then your last number, which is 3, becomes 1/3 if you're doing your normal multiplication. So it's 1. You're going to shade in 1. Well, not shading, but you're going to put a dot. You're not shading, you just put a dot. And what's 1 of this whole? 1/6. So that's your answer, 1/6. But now we're going to do another way. And this way is a multiplication way. The way you do this is a bit different. So you're going to have this, and let's say you get to the part where you excuse me. So you're at the part where you have 1 half times 1/3. So here's what you do. Now this is a bit more like, well, this is the multiplication way. So you cut into half, and then you shade in 1 half. And then you cut into thirds, and shade in 1/3. And then, how many overlap? Well, right here, one overlaps, as you can very clearly see, hopefully. And one of those is 1 out of the whole 6, so 1/6. And now the last is just multiply, doing the doing the division, which in the end becomes multiplication. So what you're gonna do is you have your 1/2 divided by 3, and this equals 1/2 divided by 3/1. And now this is the confusing part. This is equal to 1/2. Well, no, it's not confusing. This is equal to 1/2 times 1/3. It is confusing if it's your first time doing it. So, both ways it's pretty much the same, but a bit different. So you're going to multiply, and you get 1/6. So that was it. So let's go over a quick review. Dividing is sometimes pretty easy with a model, especially with 1/2. Doing the math, there's usually a lot of steps, and you have to make sure you do your math, or that alligator will come and eat you, which wouldn't be good at all. Doing models is easy, which I already said. When you're doing division, the division way, make sure you are not shading in. If you're doing the division model, just do a dot. And then doing the math, as long as you do your steps, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, this is whoever the amazing person doing these videos is, signing off.